Thank you. As mentioned, my name is Thomas Hildmann. I'm from TU Berlin. And I talk about what we are doing with ownCloud today and how it can get even better. That's why we are all here. First of all, I want to welcome you. I'm very happy to see so many ownCloud contributors here. This is the third year we are hosting this conference, and the number of attendees is still growing enormous. For me, it's feeling right, not just to see the product ownCloud, but also to see the people behind this. It feels good to have you all here. For those never been here, we saw there that are half of you. Some facts about TU Berlin and the IT Service Center. The Technische Universität Berlin is called so since 1946. The teaching here began at the Mining Institute 1770, and now we have about 32,000 students and 8,400 employees. The TU Berlin covers an area of 604,000 square meters, and we have 7 faculties and a campus in El Gouna in Egypt. The 2-bit IT Service Center exists since 2006, and our mission is to make the basic services, the data center and the network for the university. We have a full service to the desktop for the service and administration, and a distributed approach for the academics and teaching. We have some departments. First, the user services, the identity management, the infrastructure, that's my department, and the customer services. So, talk about ownCloud. Just to give you a feeling what we are doing with ownCloud now. This is technically more or less the reference architecture for bigger ownCloud installations. Coming from the client side, the traffic passes one of the 2 load balancers of the 2 data centers we have. SSL offloading is made by the HA proxies, and then we have front-end servers, about 10 front-end servers doing the service, and in the back end we have some bigger database machines running a MySQL cluster and a GSS cluster for the files. To give you some numbers, we have the following quotas: 100 gigabytes for employees at TU Berlin, 20 gigabytes for students, and 250 gigabytes for organizations. That means institutes and so on. At the moment, we count 16,000 storages in our database, 32 million file cache entries, and about 23 terabytes of payload data and an overhead of 9 terabytes for versioning and the trash bin and so on. An average day we see about 1,700 unique logins and 33,000 edited or added files. We also provide ownCloud for other organizations. At the moment, we have 4 organizations with contracts, 2 testing instances, 5 testers in the past, and 2 additional testing customers without own instances. Okay, coming to the point how to get better in the future. to give you some ideas. First of all, the ownCloud everywhere dilemma. We already talked about it or heard about it. My private ownCloud is running on my friend's server with 20 users. At work, ownCloud is running on more than 20 servers and for more than 20,000 users. These are very different environments with very different needs, and we have to cover all these needs. To give you an example, for an enterprise installation, it is not a good idea to have an installation wizard appearing if config PHP is not available. Yes, talk about quality of code. This is the best invest for a software project to have good code, because it is more stable, it is faster, it is easier to enhance, it is easier to rewrite or debug, and it is more secure. Security, yes. Encryption 2.0 is a great approach, but I want to figure out that usability is very important for security too. To give you an example, if you have an installation for 20,000 users, it is very important to share with the right people when you get the sharing dialog. So usability and security are 2 points that have to fit together. Yeah. Last but not least, integration is very important. In the university, we have other systems than ownCloud, like NFS, Zamba servers, and so on. We have SharePoint and things like that. The integration into applications, mobile apps, and so on is very important. And we need solutions like text spaces, for example, as an Evernote killer. We need deeper email integration and social media integration like in Jive. Our part as a contributor is first running ownCloud for TU Berlin users and other universities. Second, to support bachelor and master thesis on ownCloud topics. Third, we provide a German conference called Cloud Storage for Academia. And fourth, we give the space for the ownCloud Contributor Conference. I wish you all the best. Okay, go on. Happy hacking and thanks.